right, Michael with the basic forest and suspended footfalls.
Not a bad start for a Rhinos player. It's inevitability ticking down every turn.
Yep.
Ragavan hitting the board for Ryan. Shocking for Michael. Fire Ice or a Brazen Borrow here. Fire Ice or Fire. I'm sorry. Boom Bust.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Boom. Oh no. Boom Bust is a land. Dead gone.
Dead gone. Thank you. Jeez. Struggling over here.
There it is.
Ledger Shredder. And that is a card that has been hot. Just came out of New Capenna, and card is very strong. Anytime a player casts the second spell, either player, each turn, Ledger Shredder gets to connive, draw a card, discard a card, and if it was a non-land, put a +1/+1 counter on Ledger Shredder. One of the biggest things is just the ability, whether you put the counter on it or not, it's just your ability to dig.
Right. And like right here, Michael gets Rhinos, Ledger Shredder gets the trigger.
Right.
Because Shardless plus casting the spell off with a Cascade trigger counts for 2 spells.
Correct. Discarding a bolt.
He does have a 2/4 facing down 2 4/4s though, so, and a 2/2.
But going to have the ability to pump it.
DRC Bobble. Connive again. Got a couple lands in hand. That's where Ledger Shredder starts to be a little iffy. If you get flooded and you feel like you have to discard lands and it just doesn't grow. Obviously it helps you. You draw through your deck, but still, when it's not growing, it doesn't feel the best.
Going to do the Surveil trigger. Now crack the bauble. Look, because Ryan has a fetch land in hand and going to decide whether to fetch it away or not. And so he probably likes what's there.
Looks like it was another counterspell. Oh, he pitched his fetch land. Turn those Rhinos sideways. He didn't forget to put a counter on Ledger. He discarded a land, so it doesn't get the counter. It only gets a counter if you discard a non-land. Unless I missed something.
No, he discarded a land.
Okay.
He connived first, then he surveilled and put the bobble in.
What just happened?
I think Ledger Shredder jumped in front of one of the Rhinos.
Did it really? I'm super surprised if Shredder blocked there. Because it has a potential to grow easily and be able to block every turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Brazen Borrower bounce. Petty theft. Michael's gonna fetch. Get a Triumph. And Michael's gonna untap and make 2 more Rhinos. They won't be able to attack this turn, but that's a lot of Rhinos to deal with.
It's a very big board. That's an Archmage Charm, though. For Ryan, that's pretty good, but he's going to go ahead and counterspell that. Crashing Footfalls coming off Suspend.
Gonna take 10 here. Down to 4. Michael, 13. I mean, Counterspell was dealt with 2 Rhinos, which is pretty nice.
Right. I think
So yeah, this Archmage Charm isn't going to be enough here. Yeah, it was stealing a Rhino, blocking. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just not gonna get it with the flashing into the Brazen Borrower. So heading off the game to there.
And that might have been absolutely nothing Ryan can even do there. That was a pretty strong draw from Rhinos, and Rhinos is very good at just imposing its will in game 1.
See what each player brought in. Turn 1 Ragavan for Murktide. That's a solid start for sure. Triumph tapped for Michael. So Ragavan's gonna get in here, make a treasure, and exile a card. Land off the top. DRC, land, go. No. Land number 2. Looks like we have Brazen Borrowers in hand for Michael. And that's what Temur wants to do. Just slow stuff down, bounce stuff, and, you know, start imposing your will with 4/4s with trample. Couple of swings, and here comes the Brazen Borrower. We're going to petty theft. I think the target's going to be Ragavan. Putting Ragavan back down, playing a land, and passing. That token there is representing a treasure. Land number 3 for Michael. I see a Shardless Agent. And Shardless Agent is going to be the play. Big surprise. We're going to cascade into Rhinos. And Flusterstorm. That's going to be surveilling over an engineered explosives. Oh, Spell Pierce, excuse me. Thank you. Untap, Expressive Iteration, Surveil Trigger.
Someone gave you a warning, Kyle.
I see. I said Flusterstorm instead of Spell Pierce. My bad.
Gosh dang
it. I'm not familiar with all 900,000 magic arts. I'm sorry. Is that another Spell Pierce that we just ripped?
Looks like it might have been.
Ragman going to trade with Shardless Agent. DRC getting in, doing some damage, and Murktide the play. So Ryan trying to put some pressure on, although I think Michael had another Brazen Borrower in hand. I'm not sure though. Yeah. No.
See a Bone Crusher.
Michael has some cards on adventures.
Michael has a Thrun. Oh, jeez.
Ryan untapping now. Yeah, Brazen Borrower able to bounce that Murktide. Dashing Ragavan. Getting in for 2, making another treasure. Was that a Mystical Dispute that was flipped over, I believe, up there?
Looks like it, yeah.
Is that it? Does he have an EE in hand as well?
Not sure. Looks like it. The run.
Let's pull that card up. That is a hard thing to deal with.
Yep.
Can't be countered. Can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. 2 mana, regenerate it. Thrun says, race me.
Murktide with no counters.
Wow.
The third borrower. Yeesh.
Oh,
Gonna get countered.
what a time to have a counterspell. That Shardless Agent is possibly going to be the difference here.
Well, Ryan's chilling on a engineer explosives, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
still, that would basically be Ryan's whole turn next turn.
I believe Ryan should be down to 10.
Yeah.
Or, okay. Or, yeah, 10, there it is. EE on 0. Crack it, get in for 3. Play a Ragavan. Land.
Oh.
Fury's brutal.
Ryan had Spell Pierce up, but not Counterspell there. And that's going to do it. Wow.
Rhino's finding a way.